It's been, as you can see, horrendous. There are just no words. And it's almost like you come here, you give these speeches. It reaches a point where you just feel like there is nothing left to say. And you think the only thing left are our actions, our deeds. We've done the talks, we've done the marches, we've signed the petitions, but still the bombs keep dropping. Still they slaughter our children. Still they're there taking apart from the rubble that the children are buried underneath with their bare hands. Our brave Palestinian brothers and our sisters, those children who sit there clinging to the graves of their parents in the dead of night, our hearts are broken. The rage in our belly, the fire, we pace at night. There's nights you just can't sleep. You can't sleep. You go to sleep, you watch Al Jazeera, you watch the news updates, nothing but more terror, more hell, more pain, more suffering, more starvation, more dead bodies, piles and piles. When does it stop? And it's not something that we've just seen since the 7th of October. No, this is decades. I was raised watching this, the periodic carpet bombing. Oh, let's just reduce the population a little bit more year after year. Oh, there's too many Palestinians. Let's just mow the lawn, they call it. So many of our family have already been slaughtered long before the 7th. My cousins imprisoned, tortured, crushed to death by Israeli tanks for resisting, for trying to stop them stealing our homes. My grandmother expelled while she was pregnant with one of my aunties. Forced from their homes, everything taken from them, everything. Every Palestinian that lives in that region, no one is strange. There's no stranger to the pain and suffering. And those of us that have to grow up with the stories of terror from our fathers, from our family, we carry that. That burden we will carry. And I say to my father, who now unfortunately is unwell, we will hold that torch. We won't let our people be forgotten. And as I've just returned from the West Bank visiting my family 6 weeks ago, the situation, of course, escalating. Everything gets worse. Every aspect of I don't even say life, it's their existence is crushed and strangled by the oppressor's boot. They're tormented. You've got checkpoints. They're herded like cattle through everything. It's just the drones that hover above their heads, the fear. They cannot speak. They're not allowed to oppose this. When I have an Israeli soldier shove her hand in my father's face and you have to sit there, you can't react. You know, if you react, it's not just you, then your family gets it. Tortured, shot at. God knows what else they'll do next. The dehumanization. And to have to walk through those checkpoints with gritted teeth and then unable to... You know what happens when you resist. It's happened to so many Palestinians, not even allowed to wear your keffiyeh. I've worn since I was a child. It's like, no, don't talk about this. Don't react. You know, the Palestinian Authority will imprison you too. It's not even just the Israelis. Even their own government. We have literally been betrayed by the world leaders, including our own. The liberation will not come from them. The only way forward for any liberation of any people is going to be by force. What's taken by force must be returned by force. And this comes with military intervention, and for me, I support our right to the armed struggle. We must never deny that. When people ask me, do you condemn this? No, do you condemn? You condemn the occupation, the oppression, the stranglehold of our people. I will refuse to condemn the resistance of any oppressed and occupied people because we have that right. Only we can claim self-defense, not the occupier, this double standard. I told them I wouldn't swear, but you know, the goddamn hypocrisy that we've witnessed time and time again, and they want us to condemn, but it's okay, it's the most normal thing in the world, just slaughter our people, you know. And then the moment we rise or we call for resistance, oh, you terrorists, you naughty terrorists. As long as we die quietly in the corner, that's okay. Let's appease our occupiers. We come to places, oh no, you mustn't say that. Oh no, anti-Semitic. We are the Semites. Who are the Semites? This narrative, we have to reclaim it. We will keep fighting, we will keep speaking, we will keep writing. Unfortunately, I'd like to get back to my paintings, but no, we have to end up becoming like scholars. We have to learn the UN Charter, the international law, human rights, and every other goddamn thing, just so we can challenge this narrative, just so we can enable people to understand we are humans. Yes, we do have rights. Yes, we know, and we must exercise them. Oh, be careful not saying that. You might get arrested. Far worse than facing arrest is the imprisonment. It is all our civil liberties on the line here. If you're not going to oppose such injustice now, what do we have left? What next? What other injustice are we going to pave way for? That will be on our shoulders. And for the children of the next generation, every Palestinian, we know this, we do not live for this dunya, this life. This is not for us. I wish I could say... yes, I would like to pave a way for myself, and there is no self in this. Every single one of those children in Gaza, in the West Bank, they are our children. I do not have my own, but Allah has blessed us with them, and we have to fight and pave the way for whatever is left. I cannot bear to see another child with their limbs blown off, their hearts torn, their mothers, their parents killed. It just shatters the soul of every person to sit here and witness what we are witnessing. In our silence, we would be complicit. We cannot fear what comes for us, but we have to fear what comes if we don't fight, if we don't oppose. So I ask every one of you, and whatever you feel, there's two things that I feel are vital here. One is us as people rising. We need worker-led action. We need people to mobilize the unions who so far are... that the silence is a problem. The trade unionists, sadly, are not as they are in Genoa and other places, but we have to shake them. And we are a force in numbers. This is our power. We have to fight. We have to bring together everyone in our workforce to oppose this, drag the unions to act, force them to act, and if not, we take that power, we mobilize action and support the resistance, support our right to resist. We have that right. And if this call should land on the ears of our brothers and sisters in the Middle East, I ask them, look in the mirror at what is coming for you if you do not rise now. Our leaders have betrayed us. We are alone. We only have ourselves. And the Arab Spring, and a complete mess, but learn from what didn't work. This time, we have to act. We have to rise. We cannot falter, because far worse is coming to us all if we don't.